Even after a solid sophomore season landed him on the 2010 preseason Ray Guy Award watch list, Mickey Groody still wanted to try something new. Toward the end of last year, Groody started playing around with punting the ball rugby style. Fortunately for Groody, FAU place kicker Ross Gornall learned the kick while he was at Auburn and was able to lend a hand, or a foot.
Mickey was doing it with the end over end, and basically just showed him how to hit it with a spiral, and you get a lot more distance that way.
Groody has turned the rugby kick into a defensive weapon for FAU. The junior is averaging 44.98 yards per punt, which is 14th in the nation. Fewer than half of his 58 punts have been returned.
We asked him if he could do it, and he said he hadn't really done it, and then he started working on it, and he got pretty good at it. In fact, I'm not positive, but I think some of his longest punts of the year have been that style of punt.
Groody says proper execution of the rugby punt requires skill and decision-making.
First thing I want to do is make sure I catch the ball. That's the most important. And as I start rolling out to my right, I'm going to peek up in front of me, make sure there's no leakage through the line, my shield that's going to be rolling this way. Then I'm going to look behind me, make sure there's no leakage behind on the back side of the shield. Once I feel that middle pressure that's going to be coming through the shield, I'm just going to feel the pressure, and once there's enough, just drop it and kick it.
The Owls don't use the rugby punt all the time. One of Groody's personal protectors makes the call based on what defensive formation he sees. Groody likes the rugby kick because it allows him to put his momentum behind the ball and launch into it. And that's exactly what happened against FIU when he uncorked a 73-yarder.
I can't describe it. It's just one of those feelings that you look up and you see the ball taken off your foot, and it's just amazing. And most of the time you feel like you didn't even hit it. It's when you hit it right.
As Gornall mentioned, his kicking cohort picked up the concepts of the rugby kick pretty quickly.
My drop is almost going straight down. Almost, just a little tilt to the left. And as I come through, my leg kind of swipes at the ball. And so I almost hit it like right here. Now if I'm trying to hit it where it goes end over end to get it bouncing, like if I'm going into the wind or something, I'm going to hit the ball right here, almost where the stripe is, and hit it so it starts going end over end.
Groody's football sense has also helped the Owls in other ways. During this year's spring practice, he donned the red jersey to work as a quarterback. While Groody will readily admit he doesn't expect to break into the Owls lineup as a signal caller, he says the experience helped him gain insight into offensive philosophies. He hopes to put that knowledge to use as a coach after his time on the field is completed. He would also like to see a change of pace this upcoming spring.
I hope to do something similar this spring. Maybe not play, but I was thinking maybe on doing something with the defense, learn that side of the ball this spring. So, but focus on the season right now. And then
bringing the story to the Howard Schnellenberger Show, I'm Chuck King.